Today, I want you to come into the future with me and take a look ahead to 2025. I figured that now that we know essentially every single LEGO Star Wars set we're going to be getting until the end of the year, I want to see what 2025 could hold. Will it follow current trends, or will it spawn some new ideas of its own? I've devised a number of set archetypes, and I'll be making a set based on each of these, as well as trying to tie them into a realistic element of Star Wars, whether that be the TV shows, the movies, or the animated stuff. So just before we jump into the first set, if you do go in to enjoy this video, please consider liking and subscribing. We're a really new channel and every little bit of support really helps. So anyway, let's get started with our first set, which will be a Star Wars mech. This is one that I am tying in with the Force Awakens, giving us a Captain Phasma mech. This is a character we haven't gotten for quite a few years at this point, and I feel like she would perfectly fit into making a really cool mech. The next set archetype is a microfighter, which LEGO just seems to now be making one or two of per year. One that I would love to see is a Bad Batch shuttle, with the inclusion of Crosshair in his regular armor. I think this is a character that a lot of people are really desperate to get, since we only ever got him in his full Imperial getup in the full-sized Bad Batch shuttle set. Now we can look at the regular sized battle pack for the year. I'm going to indulge a little bit here and go for something a little bit crazy, which is a 327th battle pack. Throw in 3 regular 327th clones with maybe some different attachments alongside a Commander Bly who can easily have pieces removed to just look like a regular clone, and I think you have a real winner of a set. The build could be some really vibrant Felucian scenery with maybe some different plants and then just a turret on the side. The next set archetype that I would love to look at is the $30 ships. We usually do get quite a few of these each year, so I've come up with 2. Firstly, I would love to see Obi-Wan's Blue Jedi Interceptor from the end of Revenge of the Sith. We haven't gotten this set since 2007, and I think the figure selection could include Obi-Wan Kenobi, his droid, and I would also love to see Padme in any of her millions of outfits, but maybe the one from Mustafar at the end of Revenge of the Sith. The next of these $30 ships I've decided on, this one being Cad Bane's Speeder. Now this will be somewhat of a remake of the set from 2010, but obviously nowhere near as overpriced as that set was. It'll of course include Cad Bane, but also a redone Shahan Alma from the original Speeder set, plus an Aura Singh, as she's someone we haven't seen in quite a long time from LEGO. Next up, I'll be making a $50 set. I've decided to go for a Naboo Starfighter for a few reasons, and yes, there is a chance LEGO would charge $60 for this, but they shouldn't, because that would be very mean. Anyway, we last got one in 2014, which is now 10 years old, and that one came with quite a bunch of useless crap. I would love to see this set be just a ship with a young Anakin, R2-D2, and fingers crossed for another new Padme variant, maybe her outfit from the end of Phantom Menace. Throw in a Droideka as well, and I think you have a really successful set. Now we have an $80 set, and I would love to see a brand new Palpatine's shuttle from the end of Revenge of the Sith. Firstly, with the minifigures, the set could include a burnt Anakin, Darth Vader, and Palpatine, as well as a medical droid, but maybe also a spicy minifigure or two, such as Wat Tambor, Newt Gunray, or even Rune Harko. Now, the previous iteration of this set did cost $20 less at $60, but I think $80 should give the design team enough budget to make a really great set, considering the last variation of this set did come out 14 years ago. Now we have a $110 set, and I've decided to make a remake of something that I think is really underrated from back in 2009. This is the Home 1 Mon Calamari Star Cruiser. This set could be really nice if LEGO were to give us some modern day treatment now 15 years later. All of the figures could be updated, giving us a new Mon Mothma finally, and maybe a return of Return of the Jedi Lando. It could even include an A-Wing as well, since the last A-Wing we got was in 2017. The second to last set we have here is a $140 set, and I would love to see an updated clone turbo tank. Yes, $140 would make this the most expensive one yet, but for good reason. This would be the most detailed one yet, even in line with the 2010 one in terms of size, but have the same level of detail as the 2016 one. This set would go perfectly with our recent gunship and ATTE as another classic Clone Wars vehicle. For minifigures, it's tough to say what I would like to see. I would absolutely love to see the set based on Ki-Adi-Mundi's death in Order 66 in Revenge of the Sith, so it could include a bunch of Galactic Marines who I'm just dying to get in LEGO. But in a more realistic sense, it might be another Kashyyyk based variation, hopefully including Luminara, Quinlan Vos, Yoda, Commander Gree, and maybe some Kashyyyk troopers, and then throw in some battle droids too. And last of all, we have a $170 playset. I've decided to dedicate this set to The Force Awakens and create an awesome Maz Kanata's castle. The build would be quite similar to Yavin 4 and that of the Mos Eisley Master Builder series set as well, but include a different shape with plenty of seating and a bar on the inside, as well as a stairwell to go down to the basement and discover Luke Skywalker's lightsaber. The figure selection of this set would be its main draw though. I've gone and listed a bunch of figures I'd love to appear, but obviously it would firstly have to have Han, Chewie, BB-8, Rey and Finn, as well as Maz Kanata herself. But following these, I'd love to include some really minor characters, such as Hurid 327, Sidon Ithano, Quigold, Bazine Nathal, and a Grumagar Big Fig. Let me know in the comments which of these sets was your favourite that I've come up with, and also let me know if you have any sets that you would love to see be made next year. If you did go on to enjoy the video, then please consider liking and subscribing, and I will see you in the next one.